Talking about crazyality, I could have some crazy times on that sucker right there. Have you ever heard of Bell's palsy? Well, about 5 months ago, hey, welcome to the Crazyality YouTube channel, where you'll find a vlog of a dad living the craziness of reality, day in and day out. Headed into the Metroplex, if you want to call it that. Have a few errands to run, a few items to pick up at a few different places. I know we didn't go over this earlier, so I made a quick clip and gonna throw it in. It might look like it was done at 2 different times, because it was crazyality. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down there though before we continue with the video. Hitting that subscribe button is free. For those that don't know much about YouTube, it is free. All you got to do to be able to hit the subscribe button is have a Google sign-in or a YouTube sign-in, however it works. I have Google sign-in, so I don't know if you, whatever. Cut out all the rambling. Hit that subscribe button so you'll be alerted every time a video comes out. You ain't gonna want to miss Crazyality YouTube videos uploads. And welcome to the Crazyality Club. Woo-wee! Somebody bless me. Woo! That was strong. Foggy morning, ain't it? Y'all glad I finally cleaned that windshield so you could see better? Won't last very long. Thought I was gonna let you watch me eat, huh? Text Bubs.
What do you want to say?
Yes, you can work the chains at the junior high game tomorrow since y'all have an off week. Where is the game at though? It's in Clifton, ain't it? I remember arguing with your sister the other day because she said it was out of town. And I looked it up and it was in town and she didn't want to believe me. Let me know.
Your message to Bob said yes, you can work the trains at the junior high game tomorrow since y'all have an off week. Where is the game at the Ritz in Clinton? And I remember arguing with your sister the other day because she said it was out of town. And I looked it up and it was in town and she didn't want to believe me. I've been out. Ready to send it? Your message to Bob said yes, you can work the trains. Okay, it's sent. Call ended.
Text Bubs.
What do you want to say?
Ignore all those series typos in that last message.
Your message to Bob says ignore all of Siri typos in that last message. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
Y'all ever have that? You try to use Siri to write a text message and half of it comes back as a mumble jumble. Maybe I'm the mumble jumble. Well, nothing eventful has happened today that was out of the ordinary, crazy. So, I guess, since y'all probably noticed, I don't know if people could have noticed it off the first video I put out, but I know on this one I've been drinking out of this QT cup, and I was holding my lips on one side. Have you ever heard of Bell's palsy? Well, about 5 months ago was probably the worst day, the craziest day I've ever had. Well, no. The back surgery I had when I was 13 was probably the craziest day. So let's go with the second craziest. Nope, hold on. My car wreck was probably the craziest. Back surgery number 2, so let's go with number 3 craziest day. Well, no, because the birth of our 10th kid would have been the craziest day, most people would say. So let's go with the 4th craziest. Me and my oldest boy went to Walmart stopping by and got some breakfast at Whataburger. And we sat out in the parking lot of Walmart eating breakfast. He was 14 at the time. He just turned 15. But we were sitting there eating breakfast. I got a catch in my jaw right here when I went to take a bite of the biscuit and sausage I'd got. No egg on it. I don't like egg. Just thought I'd throw that in there. But I got a catch in my jaw right there. Felt like a lockjaw for a minute. Didn't think nothing of it. Went on through the day. And I started getting a sore throat. Still didn't put two and two together. I mean, because people get sore throat, catches colds all the time. Especially now, this day and age. If you know what I'm talking about on that one. But, come back to the story. Later on that evening, after we got home, took a shower and put some soap in my hand, some shampoo. I lathered up my hair and I went to wash my hair out, rinse it out, and dang, my eye got to burning bad. My right eye, this one. What in the heck? I never get shampoo in my eyes. Well, I got out and got to looking at how red my eye was in the mirror. I tried closing my eyes and my right eye wasn't shut all the way. Well, I'd heard a lot about strokes and the signs of stroke. Facial paralysis is one of them. But it was only on one side. My eye, I noticed I couldn't smile. I could only smile on my left side. Well, no, I'll take that back. Stroke is one-sided. But I had tried different things with my hands, opening a jar, just whatever I could think of to test my muscles, my strength. And I was fine. I was walking fine, doing everything fine, except smiling, closing my eye, and it just kept getting worse and worse. So I ended up, my sister and wife talked me into going to the emergency room. And after they checked me out and made sure I wasn't having a stroke, the doctor came back in and he said, hold on for a second. He said, I'm having a hard time. I kind of know what I want to say it is. He said, but let me ask you a few questions. And he asked, I don't know, I couldn't tell you what all they were. And he had a puzzled look on his face. I said, well, I don't know if it has anything to do with it. I said, I don't see how it would. I said, but on each side of my head back here, I've gotten a little rash, like, under my hair. And boy, he lit up. He said, Bell's palsy. They don't really know much about it. I'm no doctor. I'm just telling you my experience. Because it's a rough experience. They gave me some pain medicine. And they never not one time told me how bad it was actually going to be. They said it might take 2 weeks to recover. It might take 2 months. It might take 2 years. You might not ever recover. Nobody knows. A percentage of people never even recovers from it. Well, The next 2 weeks was probably, I've had 2 back surgeries in my life. And I tell you, that Bell's palsy was worse than either one of those. I got really dizzy. Got a really sharp pain right here behind my ear, about an inch behind my ear. Felt like somebody was stabbing a ice pick into my head right there. And that stayed around for about a week. And then all the nerve pain around it, running down my shoulder, it was painful. Exhausted. I've never been so exhausted. All I want to do is, dizziness stuck around pretty solid. Just, like motion sickness. I was never hurling, to keep it polite, but it just non-stop dizziness and fatigue like you've never experienced before. And then on top of that, couldn't close your eye, so it got where I could not close my eye, and the blinking don't work. It does some now, but talk about looking freaky too. People stares at you totally different when one eye never closes. And then it affected my speech, how I eat. You gotta eat everything on this side because this side don't work. Man, I'd slobber out this side while I was trying to eat. Feel like a 2-year-old trying to eat a plate of SpaghettiOs. Now, till this day, we go out to eat, I gotta watch what I order. If I don't, I'll have 20 napkins sitting there on the table by the time I'm through eating. Drinking, man, I've about got the straw deal down. I'm healing. Been about 5 months now, and I'm healing. But man, that is something that I would not ever wish on anybody. Out of all the things I've ever had, I've been around the block a time or two, medical wise. I always recover and do great. But I can tell you that Bell's palsy, whew, and they don't know what causes it. And there ain't much information out there other than I did find some Facebook pages with people, and most people has as hard a time as I had. Man, we're back home. I just wanted a crazyality. It finds me. It is what it is. I am who I am because of everything that's happened to me. But I wanted to be able to pass on that knowledge to other people so they kind of know what to look forward to if they ever have it. And the ones that do have it, all power to you, I can tell you that. Well, if nothing else that fits into the crazyality definition happens today, this will be all of it. So thanks for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up, and catch you on the next one.